What's up? And in this video I want to talk about moving on from heartbreak. And in this video I want to tell you the best tactics that you can use in order to move on from heartbreak, from being sad, being depressed, and actually moving on from this painful experience and living your life to your fullest. And the stuff that I'm going to tell you about in this video, I have experienced this, I have gone through this, I use the same thing as I will tell you in this video, and this works on 100%. So the best and only thing for you to do in order to move on from your heartbreak, it is to create the new identity, set new goals, and then become obsessed over this idea. Why? Because when you create when you are in this heartbreak position, when you are in these emotions, and when you are depressed, oh, I miss this girl so much, what happens is that you are depressed, you are sad, and you don't want to work, you don't want to train, you don't want to do something without it because you're sad, because you miss her so much that you simply don't want to do anything. And out of this, your whole life basically goes down. I have experienced this thing as well. And what you need to do is that you need to create the new identity, the new version of yourself, set new goals that will be connected to this version of yourself, maybe your life mission or what you want to achieve, whatever it is. And then what you need to do is to become obsessed over this idea of becoming this new version that you want to become. For example, for me, it was my business that I'm doing and martial arts, that I was so obsessed over this idea to earn loads of money from the business that I am doing, and from this idea of becoming the best martial artist in my circle of friends. And I was simply so obsessed over this idea, and because of this fact that I am so obsessed over this idea of achieving those goals, I stopped caring about her completely. And at the same time, I stopped caring about other distractions, and what the single thing that I was interested in my life in this period was my goals, simply those new goals that I set. And out of this fact, I simply stopped caring about this girl. The only thing that I cared about was that I wanted to simply take the revenge on her. I wanted to simply feel this way, that I wanted to become the much better version of myself. And then when she sees me again, she will be shocked, oh, he evolved, he became new version of himself. And she will be a little bit sad that oh, why did I left him and all this stuff. And it was motivating me. Because of this fact that I wanted to become the new version of myself, I was motivated and driven to work. I was closing my eyes. You can do this thing as well in your life, that you close your eyes and you visualize the things that you have already achieved your goals, and you visualize the all experience that you could have experienced when you achieved the things that you wanted to achieve. And you close your eyes and you visualize it in every possible detail, how you feel, what you are going to do with this thing, where you're going to be. You need to visualize this, how you're making a lot of money, how you're jacked, you lose weight and all the stuff. And you simply need to get obsessed over this. You need to get inspired. And then out of this inspiration, you need to be obsessed over this idea of becoming this version of yourself, and then work extremely hard in order to become that person. And this works on 100%. If you do everything right, if you simply close your eyes and visualize this version of yourself that you could become, that jacked guy, that confident guy without any limiting beliefs, guy with another girlfriend that is much higher, that is a much higher quality than this one past girl that you had. If you visualize all those great things about yourself, you're going to be so inspired to work hard. And by the way, if you like those pieces of advice and you want to skyrocket your progress in achieving goals, I highly recommend my paid program called Peak Performance Blueprint course. There will be whole information about the course, and the stuff here is super valuable. And if you don't trust me, I have gone through the transformation in my life, that I used to be skinny and weak as kid, and I transformed my life and became jacked chat within amazing mental health, with amazing social circle of friends. And in this course, I just tell you how to be productive and how to accelerate progress and achieve your goal. So if you're interested, just text me in my Telegram and change your life. The stuff here is literally life changing. Can you like imagine these things that you are in your room, you are working on the some tasks, and there's like in your room enters the absolute best version of yourself, and it is like the version of yourself that is like that is tall, that is jacked, huge, that dresses very nicely. You can imagine the smell of this guy, how confident he is, and you see how this guy achieved loads of success in his life. That he earns like $1 million per month. He fucks a lot of women. He has like an expensive car. Just you need to imagine this best version of yourself, and this version of yourself just enters your room, and you simply admire this version of yourself. This is you from the future, and you simply need to be driven to work hard to become this guy. And if you're obsessed over this idea of becoming this person, you'll simply stop caring about anything else in your life, and just like, oh, I don't care about wasting my time, I don't care about this goal, everything that I want is to simply become this person that I want. And this can be so powerful, man. It can simply destroy any other thoughts, and you will be simply focused on the things that you want to do in your life. It is simply work in order to become this person, to hit the gym, work on your business, socialize, becoming confident, learning new skills. It can be so powerful. You just need to create these new identities that you want to become, and then constantly remind of yourself what person you can become, and then be inspired, be obsessed over this idea. And this is so powerful. It can be so powerful. And this is the way how I moved on. And you can move on with the same way. Just use it. You simply need to visualize this version of yourself and feel like that. And then when you like close your eyes and when you visualize, and then when you're visualizing, you need to simply smile and then tell to yourself, yeah, I'm going to become this person one day. I will become this guy one day. And then straight after this visualization session, you simply go and work on achieving your goals. This is super powerful. So thank you for watching, hit the like, and goodbye.